Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. And I just want to make a quick video for anybody who's going to ship me another engine. This engine was not packed properly before shipping and it sustained some damage, right? And I gotta hope it didn't sustain enough damage like that the Kickstarter didn't punch in and all that other kind of stuff. I have some pretty good money tied up in this engine, $415. It was $300 for the engine and another $115 to have it shipped. And the reason why I'm saying this engine wasn't packed properly is, see the damage, the hole obviously, and to the right of the hole you could kind of see where the Kickstarter kind of started to punch around. What did they do wrong? On the bottom of this, which is going to take most of the abuse, right? From dragging it, dropping it, and everything else, all they had was a big pile of plastic bags. They looked like they were from diabetic treatment. You know how they double bag dialysis treatment. You know how they double bag those things? Obviously the dialysis fluids in one bag, and in the second bag, and that's in a bag also to keep the outside. So that he had a bunch of those in here, but that's not enough. What he really should have done, and he did it right on the sides, is he got some Walmart bags and filled them with spray foam. He should have put down just a piece of cardboard and then a Walmart bag with spray foam in it, you know, the stuff that hardens up. And he should have put the engine into that bag of spray foam, so to speak, which would have, you know, made a cushion of the whole engine, right, as the engine pressed into it, and then did whatever he was going to do around the sides and top. So wasn't packed right, engine was damaged, and chances are it was damaged by, you know, somebody jerking it off a truck and doing that to it with the engine in there, right? You got 110 pounds, I think it was, of engine, and right. This is the right way to pack an engine. It's a box within a box. And this engine is for the Kodiak. And we'll talk about this also. So the engine's in a bag, and then you can see there's cardboard under the engine, between the box. Look at how thick the box is. And then they got all this foam all around the box. So quite honestly, you can, and this box is all taped up, as is the outside box. So you can literally be rolling this around, and it would take a while until the outer box failed on a corner, and then the inner box failed. You're not going to have a problem. Do beware, if you have the labels up, chances are it's more or less going to stay that way, or it'll be to one of the sides. Chances are it's not going to ride labels down, because then they can't check it, they can't look at it. So as you're packing it, think about that. The way this box was set up with the handles and all, you knew that the bottom was kind of the most important, and he just didn't do a very good job on that. Whenever you buy an engine, you're way out on the limb. I'm going to do a video about timing this thing. I have to time it. I've had a couple of questions about timing it, so I'll do a separate video on that. But this is annoying. Chances are, once again, I think I could make that round again. I think I have a trick for that. I'm gonna spend a few minutes at it, and if it's working, I'll do a video. If it doesn't work, you'll see me changing the case. I'll take it off my the engine through the chain and damage the valves. Hopefully, once again, I don't have internal issues here. I bought one engine and I actually ended up returning it, and it was a shame. It was a really sweet TRX 200SX engine. It was beautiful, but the way that guy packed it is, if you're familiar with the bags mattresses come in, those huge plastic bags, well, he took a bunch of them and he put them in a box, and he had the engine suspended within the box. But they managed to drop the box, and I think it was on the side, but they hit the shifting lever so hard that the shifting lever blew out the back of the cover, right? So they hit it here, and it actually blew out the case on the other side. So I I called, I think that one was UPS. I called UPS and I said, yo, I got a damaged engine here. I called the guy who shipped it to me, and UPS came and picked it up and mistreated it further. I'm like, do you need me to pack it up? No, you don't want to pack it up, because then we can't look at the way it wasn't packed properly. So now you have this engine in this box that's not packed properly, because they wanted to see it just the way it was, opened, and they mistreated it a bunch more, and by the time he got it back, it was literally shredded, and he was stuck with the motor. I think he said he managed to get the head and some internal parts out of it, but they actually damaged both cases by the time it got back to him. So if you're doing this, box within a box, very good. Cardboard under the engine, especially, figure they're going to drop it. These are heavy. Figure it's going to be dropped, so prepare for that. If you're not thinking it's going to be dropped, don't ship an engine, because once again, they're heavy and people are going to drop them wherever possible. This package came in at 145 pounds, just to give you an idea. So we'll look at that engine later, and we'll look at the timing on this later, but please, if you're going to ship an engine, please pack it properly. I want to thank everybody for watching and commenting and subscribing. Please remember to keep your feet down, your heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.